This does seem like a little bit of a surprise, and I want to start less with Ben Silbermann and more with Bill Riddy and what he brings to a table with the company for a company like Pinterest.
Yeah, so we know social media space has been going through, their challenges because of the ad spending environment really taking a dive with the slowdown. And look, with Pinterest, there were a lot of company-specific issues. They had a very high management turnover to begin with, and you could see basically management wasn't aligned with the product changes that they were making. And in this case, I think Bill can really focus on first the engagement, because remember, TikTok is really taking share from everyone right now. And it's all about engagement. So Pinterest has been losing engagement. So the first thing is to get the engagement steady. And then it's about monetization, whether you can layer in e-commerce or payments. That seems to be his background, so that could be an adjacency.
What do you think, big picture, about more of these founders, visionaries, having to step aside if they can't execute, lead, be a better CEO?
Well, that's the thing about social media space, is it changes so quickly. If you look at any enterprise software business, it's steady Eddie, you have recurring revenue. With social media, it's all about engagement. And the moment, your user growth tapers down, your engagement is going down, and you have a new company like TikTok, which came out of nowhere and gained so much market share, it's challenging for any co-founder, because they are set in terms of what they can do, with regards to growth and how the company should move forward. So really, I think it's good that they are getting someone from externally as opposed to elevating somebody internally, and that may be the right strategy.
What do we think about the advertising space in general right now, and whether or not we're seeing any sort of leveling off of some of the pushback, or indeed are we still going to see advertising continue to decrease as we potentially enter a recession? Well,
so advertising is slowing down, but what we know is search is holding off well. And what Apple has done is really pick sides in terms of who is allowed to operate well. So search hasn't been affected much, because effectively, Google pays its toll in terms of being that standard search engine, whereas in the case of IDFA, anyone who is relying on that signal from Apple, they have been affected. Now, some of those ad dollars have shifted to Android, so that what we are seeing is the ad pricing is much better on Android, because Google hasn't rolled out those kind of changes. So for the near term, ad spending will be much better off in Android, whereas the ad pricing, we have seen iOS has been hit.